Now that there are just 5 girls left, it is so different from when there was 25. Now I'm not just making connections, I have really strong feelings for all 5 girls. It becomes harder because I don't want to make any mistakes, I want to make the right decisions, and I'm saying goodbye to people that I have strong feelings for. At the end of this week, I'll get to choose the 4 girls who I'll go on hometown dates with. I'll get to meet the families of these girls, and that really takes things to another level. So this week, making the choice of who I spend time with and who I send home is absolutely crucial. There's 5 girls, and I've got only 4 roses to hand out.
I think we're feeling the weight and the realness of the whole thing now because it's like literally one of us 5.
We're almost at our hometown visits. I think any one-on-one time is really, really important.
He needs to spend more one-on-one time with each and every one of us.
I agree.
I think he'll try to because, you know, hometown's around the corner.
I feel like, you know, I might be a little bit behind the other girls because they have had more time with Tim. On our first date, I was really lucky to have him cook me dinner and have lots of time to talk with him. But, you know, I'm due for another date. It has to be mine now.
Hello, ladies.
Hi.
I'm sure on returning from Broome, you've found the mansion to feel more empty than ever before.
Yeah.
We started here with 25 of you, and now there's just 5. So I don't need to tell you that this single date is more important than ever. I'll leave this here. Good luck, ladies.
Yeah, bye.
All right, I'm going to read it, girls. Okay.
Oh my God, my heart was pounding through my chest.
Okay, ready, girls? Awesome. Katherine. Yeah. Katherine, it's just, and it's you all by yourself.
Love you guys. Bye.
I was very excited. Maybe I didn't get my single date in Broome because he has something amazing planned for me here.
I was disappointed at first that Kath's having this time with Tim, especially when it's such a vital moment. This could be the last chance to have some time with him before he decides who's going to go on their hometown dates.
Journey from the past into the future.
Museum, that's what I was thinking, like a modern museum. And
Kath 100% is sliding under the radar.
I think this date will prove to be definitely either a make or break between those 2.
I'm not sure what Tim sees in Kath because Kath doesn't really talk about their relationship, so it's hard to work out what they even have.
See you soon, gorgeous. Have a good time.
I don't know if Kath's a threat or not. It's just sort of hit me, wait a second, where does Kath and Tim's relationship stand?
This single date is really important, and yes, I'm thrilled that I got it, but all of a sudden I have butterflies in my tummy knowing that there's a lot of pressure on this date. Hometowns are around the corner, and am I what he's looking for, and am I somebody that he would like to go meet their family?
Afternoon.
Hello.
Hi.
Good.
I chose Katherine for this date because we haven't had a lot of time alone together, but she's the only girl that I've taken back to my place for dinner. And that turned out to be an amazing evening.
You missed a bit. Hang on a second. You've got to take.
With a pretty amazing ending. I want to know if we can rekindle those feelings and take them even deeper.
Right from the outset, the physical chemistry was there.
It's an art.
And as I've got to know him more, I see absolute potential for him and I.
My concern with Katherine is that I'm not sure how she feels about me. She's been very reserved, and it's hard to see the real Katherine. Does she see a future for us? And does she want a future with me?
I'm someone who tries to protect myself from getting hurt. But I think maybe I need to make clearer that I'm actually, feeling something for him. But I know that if I don't open up, I face the potential to go home, and I feel a lot of pressure right now and, just really hope the date goes well.
So what have you got planned? You have driven me out to the middle of nowhere and I have no idea. We're in the middle of paddocks and I don't know what you've got in store for me.
With Katherine, I wanted to create a date that was incredible. Totally over the top. I want to give this every chance to blossom, and I hope that we both feel as great about each other as we did when we last left off at my house.
Okay, I'll come around and get your door.
All right, thank you.
Just close your eyes a little bit.
All right.
I could not see anything. It was just pure darkness.
We're in a paddock. Unless if you're pulling out some horses.
Close to, okay, now come over this way.
Yeah.
Put your hands on this.
Yeah.
Now this is a switch, and it's going to turn something on.
Get out. Okay.
Ready to pull the lever?
Yeah.
Go, pull it.
Oh my gosh.
This is our very own amusement park.
This is my kind of date. Oh my gosh.
I was in so much shock. It was just like out of a movie. It was just incredible.
I love it.
It was great to see her reaction to that. She was just like, oh my God, and grabbed me and gave me a big hug and kiss.
Woo! Oh no.
This brings back memories.
Yeah. Woo!
I felt so special that Tim had gone to all that effort to organise a date that was catered for me.
Every time I'm with Tim, I feel more and more relaxed and, yeah, it feels more and more right each time I'm with him. Are you ready? This would hands down be the most magical date I've ever been on.
Driving Miss Daisy over here.
This date's reminded me about how much fun I have with Katherine. But are my feelings growing stronger? I'm not quite sure at the moment.
I haven't had fairy floss since I was a kid. No, fairy floss.
Do you want to come over, actually? Yeah. Make it together.
Okay.
I'll show you how to make it.
Every time I'm with Tim, the feelings grow.
Ta-da.
I'm on the journey to falling in love with him.
Yum.
It's good, though. I get addicted to this.
She was holding back a little bit, but I think she was just nervous.
It's really important that I do open up and tell him how I feel. It's scary.
It's pretty... Thanks.
Katherine has a lot of qualities that I'm looking for, but there is still a barrier between us which she needs to take down if we're to go further.
It's hard, really, really hard, so.
I was really nervous thinking about Cath's date. I'm sick of having to share him with the other girls. We all know ourselves that we've come too far now. Like, you've just got to...
Yep.
It's like
There's no second prize, there's no third prize. It's just there's one Tim.
Katherine having a rose would put us in a terrible place. Something like that is to be taken extremely seriously at this stage. There's only 4 that he can give out.
The usual theme of things is that person that goes on a one-on-one comes home like feeling in love, they've got a rose in their hand and they're safe for the next rose ceremony.
Yeah.
And if he's doing a rose ceremony before the hometown visits, that means Kath's pretty much got a golden ticket all the way through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 99% sure Kath will come home with a rose. She's a dark horse, if you ask me.
Coming up,
Oh my God.
things get personal.
Oh my God.
Kind of went into this shock mode.
But who will say their final farewell to The Bachelor?
So, have a couple of hay bales to sit on.
Lovely.
It's really important that I connect on that next level with Katherine tonight because meeting the families, this is a big thing. And I need to make sure that the families that I do meet are the families of the girls that I am most invested in and have those strongest connections with. So,
Good idea. It is cold. We moved over to the haystack and I went, "Ugh, there is a rose." I tried not to think about it, but of course when I was having a chat with Tim, that then was circulating in my mind.
You've got some massive weeks coming up. And I know this is a really difficult situation and, you know, I know that you've got feelings, you know, for a few of us. I wish the best for you in whatever decision that you obviously make. But give me.
I definitely see that Katherine has different qualities to each of the other girls, and I now need to work out who can I really see myself with for a lifetime.
My position is putting myself out there and opening myself up and getting all excited to potentially being shot down in, you know, really, really quickly. And that's a risk I'm willing to take because I think if I get heartbroken, I get heartbroken.
I think it's at a point now that he has to choose amongst all of us and, you know, it's forcing me to be more open.
Yeah, I feel a real connection with you.
Yeah.
And, you know, I was there from the start and it just continues to get better and better. And, you know, obviously hometown dates are around the corner. You know, I would be thrilled to take you home to my family.
Yeah, thank you. I think it could be good. A little toast to being big kids in the little amusement park again.
Absolutely.
Cheers.
Cheers.
This rose ceremony coming up is such a big one and I really need to think long and hard about each of these girls. I have feelings for each of them. I need to make sure I'm not making any rash decisions while I'm sort of swept up in a date.
Kat's got to be home soon, girls.
It's been a long day.
I'm exhausted. I'm nervous. I feel sick.
The big, big question.
She's got
rose or no rose?
I actually
I
really.
reckon she's got the rose.
I'm certain.
I think everyone was pretty tense knowing that Kath could potentially come home with a rose and it would then mean it's just the 4 of us going into the rose ceremony.
Yeah.
Oh, she's pretty.
Friends for us.
I was definitely trying to see if there was a rose hidden amongst the elephant and the donkey.
What have you been doing?
Who are these guys? Is that a donkey? What is that?
Immediately, what we all drew our attention to was her 2 hands. And there was not a rose in there.
I love you, Ellie.
Snorty. I was really relieved and I felt, oh, okay, cool. I've still got a chance.
The interesting thing was there was a rose, but I didn't get a rose.
I want him to fall in love with me. And yeah, it's a massive relief that Kath didn't get a rose.
This is such a big deal to me going forward, and if I'm going to put my heart on the line and open up to this man, I want him to be incredibly sure.
I mean, obviously it'd be great to come in and have a rose and be safe and know that was the case, but like it's a big step for me, so.
Do you have strong feelings for him?
Tim has an amazing way of making us all feel really, really special. So, you know, maybe she's questioning, you know, what they've shared and if she will get a rose. Yeah, we're all questioning it.
On the group date this week, I chose to take the rest of the 4 girls who missed out on the single date to an art gallery where I wanted to get their interpretation on a few pieces of art.
Are you okay? You're going pretty fast.
No, I'm good.
You're good.
It is getting tough to let these girls go. They are here because there is something really special about them, something that I really like. How are you, ladies?
Good.
I want to see deeper into what has sculpted their personalities.
The stakes are extremely high at this point. We all knew that we had to make final impression on Tim, and we didn't know how we would do that. There was this enormous anxiety feeling that just swept over us because there was so much at stake.
The group date is the last chance to establish that really strong connection and make sure you're both on the same page.
There's some brilliant pieces inside, and I'd love to get your interpretation on them. So, if you'll follow me inside.
Tim said we were going to be interpreting art. I thought,
Oh, love a bit of art.
I saw the girls kind of take a look around, have a look at the artwork and go, oh, is this it? This is kind of a reverse warrior.
I don't think any of us expected it.
It's almost like a little bit of movement, the way that comes through. What about this one?
everyone wanted to throw their 2 cents in.
Exhausted working fisherman through the depression or something.
With absolutely no idea, just hoping that they would get his approval.
There's a bit of hope in there, maybe the blue square's hope.
Yeah, no.
I didn't have any idea what I was talking about.
Different.
And it's a lot more fluid.
I hope I didn't sound too dumb.
I think the importance of it is that it's faceless. And I don't know what the importance means. So what's your favourite piece, everybody? The fisherman. The fisherman.
There's Osha.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hello, ladies. Hello, Tim.
There you go.
There is a surprise waiting for all of you upstairs. In the VIP gallery, you'll find something very special.
I just feel a little bit weird about it. I hope it's a good surprise.
Tim, perhaps you could escort Anna upstairs first?
We are heading upstairs for a big surprise, and I'm extremely nervous. I have absolutely no idea what's in store.
I think it's a real-life naked person and we have to do real-life jewelry.
Did you get a glimpse?
Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed.
So I've arranged a walk down memory lane for the girls. I've got their families to send me some items from their childhood, which will give me an insight into what has made them the women that they are today.
Marvellous little piece.
Really? I had absolutely no idea what was going to be up there. I'm extremely nervous. Oh my God.
Did you get it?
No.
Did you get a glimpse?
Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. When I realised that it was my personal belongings, I was immediately shocked. Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. I'm like blushing and I'm like crying at the same time. This is the outfit I wore for my sister's 21st.
This is only 2 years ago.
Yeah, I look good.
Who's Mr. Monkey?
I love monkeys, but still to have a stuffed monkey at this age. I can't believe she found these.
Are there more firsts than seconds?
Yeah, obviously. Look at the blue, Tim. I was #1. My mum was really proud of me, so that's the reason she brought them out. God, Mum.
Do you see what's on the iPad?
Yes, I'm going. I think the thing that I got most embarrassed about would have to be my little music clip.
My name is Anna and I'm 10 years old.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh
What's
my
going
God.
on here?
Oh my God! Oh my God! This is not funny. This is not.
You're a dancer?
Oh my God! This is not funny. I can't believe this is happening to me. Oh my gosh! This is so embarrassing.
I thought she would have just grabbed it and ran out, but she was quite good. She let me watch it.
I don't know if Tim liked it or not. Well, he's seen it now, hasn't he? So awkward. This is my grandma, and this is actually at my sister's 21st, and she's so small, she's like...
It was also really nice to see that Anna had such a close relationship with her grandma, who she calls Nodji.
Nodji, it's grandma in Hungarian.
Yep. You mean the world to me. You have
An amazing day. Once I got over the embarrassment, it was really nice to share my past with Tim, and hopefully it's a part of him and our future.
Yeah, to see those family values, that's important to me, and that's something that was great to see with Anna.
So, go over this way.
Oh my God.
I was just blown away that all my personal belongings were in this room upstairs. Yes, oh my God. This is my school uniform. Yeah, my little tan that I had to wear to school every morning.
Ali was actually really excited and was loving seeing all these photos from her past. I don't think there was much embarrassment.
Well, great to get a little taste
of me.
Yeah,
I can't believe that. Yeah, he's just becoming so close to me in ways that I never knew was possible.
So, come into here.
What is that? Oh, no! That is so embarrassing.
When I saw those items from my past, I kind of went into this shock mode.
Sorry, this is just so weird.
I had no control over that. He's just seen all these things. What if I'm not good enough?
Oh my God, like...
Then I thought, this is your opportunity. You need to show him what kind of person you are every single day and your outlook on life. And that's who I am.
What's the best memory of all of this? Anything stand out?
Madeline.
Madeline, yeah.
I can't believe it. Like, she's so ugly, but I thought she was beautiful.
When I was a kid holding Madeline, I pictured myself being a grown woman, having a child and a partner.
I think she likes me.
Papa.
I hope after what we just shared together, he feels really confident in me.
Sit, Madeline.
And wants to meet my family. I would love to be able to share that with him.
You're not very good with babies.
It was really good to see the softer side of Danny and to see her affection for her family and friends. It made me think she does want the same out of life as me. We both want a family one day, even if I'm not real good with babies yet. Rochelle and I had a great date last week.
Yes. It's really good to see you.
My feelings are growing stronger for her, and I'm really looking forward to finding out more about this woman. She's very intriguing.
That.
Oh my God.
When you're addressed with these items unexpectedly, it's incredibly emotional in itself. And then it comes to my realization that there is a whole lot about my history that he doesn't know.
That was a what? That's intense.
Rochelle's never told me anything about her pageant past. It feels like she's hidden this whole side of herself, like she's got a secret life.
Oh my gosh.
Miss Global International 2011.
I was Miss Congeniality.
And I started wondering what other surprises there might be.
Beauty pageants, you know, they were a huge part of my life. I've kept kind of the pageanty side of myself a bit of a secret.
Nice, well.
And, you know, I didn't want to talk about it too much with Tim because some guys might find it quite superficial. That was like when I was 11. This was about 5 years ago. Thought maybe hometown visits would get into that a little bit, but for it to happen today, I was absolutely not expecting it. Oh no, this is 1 year I got a Miss Congeniality.
I didn't even know my parents had all this stuff.
I have no problem with girls competing in beauty pageants at all. But I'm concerned that Rochelle says she's being open with me, and now I find there's a massive part of her life that she's kept secret. And that's something I'd like to discuss.
I'm absolutely happy to show him everything about my history. If he's not interested in me from here on, there was literally nothing I could do to change the way the day went.
The rose ceremony is always tough. And knowing that you have to say goodbye to someone and it may hurt them, it's really hard. These are the 5 girls that I could fall in love with. And I have strong feelings for all of them. But I guess what I need to know is who has the strongest feelings for me?
How's everyone feeling about taking Tim home to meet your families?
I'm
feeling fine. Yeah.
It's a very tense atmosphere at the cocktail party tonight. Everyone knows someone's going home, and no one really knows who it is. It's just really intense now. Like, I just don't know how it's happened.
We are incredibly vulnerable right now. That, you know, each of us have our feelings for Tim. And he's going to walk in tonight and send one of us home.
Here he is.
Yeah, he can be.
Hello. How are you, ladies?
Good to see you.
Leading into tonight's ceremony, I need to consider a lot of things with these girls. It's my last chance to get an insight or that gut feeling that will help me decide whose families I'll go and visit.
Ali, so can I start with you? Doing well in heels and crutches.
Thanks. This is getting close to the end, and I just had a couple of questions in the back of my head. I thought I'd bring up something with Ali that had been, I guess, bothering me a little bit.
So far, I see, even from day one, you know, you said that you would fight for me, and you saw, and I think you still see so many positive things, and I want to make sure that someone hasn't pulled the cotton wool over your eyes and that you see me for who I am, not just all the good things. I think when you fall in love with someone, you love them for all the good bits and the bad bits. You have to love them for everything that they are. I question a little bit, I think, you know, would we get to 6 months down the track and you're like, you know, actually, is this or that or whatever, you know, I need someone that will challenge me.
I absolutely think that in a relationship that you have to challenge each other along the way for it to be interesting.
If you had to challenge me and let me know something I could work on, what would that be right now?
I think
something I could do better.
I know, yeah, in your past relationships, you've thought that, you know, you have to pick them up and you have to be the one that looks after them. And I want you to know that I'm gonna be there to pick you up. And yeah, I'll be there walking right beside you, not being the one that has to be picked up. Yeah. But, yeah, I'm ready to do that and can do that.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
I'll take you back into the cocktail party.
I hope what I said was really clear to him, because in my mind it was really clear. I'm really nervous about the rose ceremony because I'm just feeling so strongly towards Tim. Getting this rose means everything to me.
Well, can I steal one of you away, Katherine?
Oh, okay, sure.
How are you?
What attracts me to Katherine is her intelligence and maturity and her fun side.
How'd you go the other day after we had a great little date together?
I had a
This was
great
fun.
time on our date.
I have feelings for you, and there's things that I love about you. I see that the passion that you have with your work and your kids and all of that. How do I make you feel, though?
I was really grateful for such an amazing date.
It was great that she opened up to me a little on our date, but I still feel that she's holding back.
For me, I'm someone that naturally goes to protect themselves, and I didn't come here to put a shell up, and I am staying open, and I think, you know, I do feel something when I'm with you, and
I think there's more to Katherine than she's giving me and that she's showing me.
when I'm with you, it just, you know, it's calm and it feels good, and
It is hard to really see the real Katherine. I just feel that she's a little reserved.
I've been through a lot, but I'm entirely here for you. So,
Well, great. Thank you very much for
you're welcome.
a bit of time.
If I go home, I go home. But I feel I've opened up, you know, I've put myself out there. I'm not ready to go home at all. I'm ready to take him home.
There's just been a number of conversations, who's going to go, who's going to stay, where Tim's head's at. We really don't know, because Tim has feelings for each and every one of us.
It's hitting an emotional, personal level now. It's not just fun and games, it's for real.
I'm back. Would you like to come for a chat, Rochelle?
Thank you.
Rochelle is someone that has so many different amazing facets to their personality. You know, she's gracious, she's nurturing and loving. She is also sensual and seductive, and it's a great mix.
I think there's so many facets to your personality that I see. There's such a broad range of
Rochelle-ness.
Rochelle-ness, yeah. And every day I do see a little bit more and a little bit more.
Yeah.
And you don't get that many things in one person usually.
I know.
But I like it. It's great. It tells me that life with you would not be boring at all, you know.
My mum says the same.
If I had to pick one thing that I was a little skeptical about with Rochelle, it would be her beauty pageant past, because it was making me question whether I really had a good handle on who she is.
Is there a reason why you didn't bring it up before? Did you feel I might judge you?
Sometimes it's frowned upon, and it's just a bit of fun for me, and some girls take it quite seriously.
I do see some people who do a lot of that, and they do it because they need that constant
They
recognition.
need the recognition.
And, you know, I would hope that there's not recognition needed.
No. Well, I haven't told you this, but I suffered, like, majorly from anxiety for a long part of my adult life, and I actually struggle more than most people in being on stage, and I think that's why I sought that opportunity, is so I could somehow help myself. It was therapy. So
I think my conversation with Rochelle has answered some of my questions about her, but she's been through a lot of anxiety, and I wonder if there are still some unresolved issues there and whether that could affect a future relationship between us.
Good evening, ladies. There are just 5 of you left on this journey with Tim. Tonight, however, that number becomes 4. This week, for the first time, you are all yet to receive a rose. So, which 4 of you will continue on this path to finding love?
I'm struggling to work out who's going home tonight. Tim has not led on either way, really.
There's a very different vibe this ceremony. We're petrified.
Here's Tim.
Thanks, Rochelle. Ladies, tonight has been an extremely hard decision for me to make. Family to me is number 1, and you ladies opening up your family is something that's really important for me to get to know you better.
I think Tim's a great judge of character, and he's picked 5 amazing women, and it just makes this all a lot more daunting and terrifying.
I don't know how to feel about the rose ceremony. I have no idea who might go. It's hard, really, really hard. So
Anna. Anna, will you accept this rose?
Yes.
The next rose is a really, really big deal. It's very frightening to think about it. I'm just going to handle everything that comes my way the best I can.
Danielle. Danielle, will you accept this rose?
I just want to cry because I'm so nervous. It's so important that I get a rose. It just means so much to me.
There is no way you can look or act or anything can get you through anymore. There's no crowd to hide behind.
Ali. Ali, will you accept this rose? Thank you.
Yes, I will.
I thought you were going to say no then.
Yes, I will.
I'll be crushed, yeah. If he doesn't pick me, then I'll be crushed.
you're waiting to hear your name. It's hard. Am I going to get hurt at the end of this?
Rochelle. Rochelle, will you accept this rose?
Thank you.
That doesn't mean any less than the first one.
Katherine, you did not receive a rose. Please take some time now to say your goodbyes.
Thank you, Well done.
take you out?
Sure, absolutely.
I've enjoyed every moment that we've had together. I've probably just missed a little bit of that cheeky sensual side that I think I've seen glimpses of it, but just not as much. And I don't know if that's maybe because you're a little guarded in this situation. I do wish you all the best.
Thank you. I really do wish the best for you. Thank you.
Thank you, Sam.
I'm a little bit shocked. Yeah, look, I didn't expect to go. I feel really connected to him, but obviously he feels more connected to the other women. You know, I saw myself as potentially being one of the last ones standing, so, you know, I don't know what to say. You know, I stand my ground that if he wasn't feeling for me what I was feeling, I would much rather go today than introduce him to my family. I think so highly of Tim, and I've had such an amazing time here that I truly don't have a bad thing to say about him, and I wish him all the best of luck with the remaining girls.
Next time on The Bachelor, it's time to meet the families.
I have never brought a guy home to my family before.
The long-awaited hometown dates
It's a really big deal introducing a guy to your family.
become The Bachelor's worst nightmare.
What are your intentions and basically your feelings? You ever been engaged or anything?
It was a little bit awkward.
Confronting 4 sets of protective parents.
I've never felt Mum and Dad's approval on any of my ex-boyfriends.
The nervous mum.
She can be a little bit standoffish.
The stern dad.
What actually happened to her leg?
The police sergeant.
Is he going to want to do a little background check on me?
You might have already done it.
That was a bit intimidating.
And the lawyer.
I've heard some girls said Tim was the stripper at Mo Hen night. Any truth in that?
It's a cross-examination with consequences.
If you broke my daughter's heart, I'd find him and I'd break something of his.